A pilot has managed to escape uninjured, if a little soggy, after his seaplane plunged into Auckland's Waitemata Harbour this morning. Horrified ferry passengers and office workers watched as the plane's usual landing took a turn for the worse. Sarah Robson has the details.
Mayday, Sailor B, head advised, Seaplane Alpha, just north of Waitemata Point.
A seaplane upside down at the Waitemata Harbour is the last thing ferry passengers expected to see on their cruise into the city. Just before 11 o'clock this morning, Stuart and Rachel McNell were on the West Harbour ferry watching the seaplane come into land. But then they noticed something a bit unusual.
I actually noticed that the wheels were down, which I thought was a bit odd. It hit the water and literally almost like slow motion did a cartwheel, and it was all a bit surreal. Did that really just happen?
Everyone on board the ferry was shocked by what they saw.
There was a lot of spray, and it just, I guess it bogged, and as it bogged, it just cartwheeled over. Kind of reminded me of the America's Cup when the boat. It was that kind of slow motion effect of the plane just going slowly over onto its back, I guess.
Kate Bromley saw the drama unfold from a different vantage point, the 17th floor of a nearby building.
Watched it come in and gradually get lower over the harbour, heading towards the Harbour Bridge. Then it did a turn back towards the city. We did actually comment amongst ourselves it was actually, came in quite sharply, if you like.
And then the seaplane hit the water.
A lot of water went up over the bow of the front of the plane, and then the plane just appeared to nosedive. And we just sort of all stood here quite speechless, wondering what we'd just witnessed.
Stuart McNell says nearby boats rushed to the scene.
A few smaller boats came out with people on board who had just literally stripped off and jumped in for mask on, and the cockpit of the plane was definitely well and truly underwater, so if someone was still strapped in there, they were not in a good position.
But the police confirmed the pilot, who was the only person on board, managed to escape uninjured. The seaplane is owned by the scenic flight company Auckland Seaplanes. In a statement, the company says it suspended its flight operations after the crash. It's working with the Civil Aviation Authority to figure out what happened. The Auckland Harbour Master is keeping a close eye on the plane while it remains upside down in the water. Mō te hōtaka o te ahi, ko Sarah Robson, aho.